Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Somaliland National Television English News Program. My name is Farhat Sheikh Habib and I'm here to update you with the latest top stories. Coming up, the main news headlines. Somaliland government and other aid agencies distribute an emergency relief to families that live in drought-hit areas. Somaliland Ministry of Justice receives pickup vehicles from UNDP office in Hargeisa. Water scarcity is the first problem in most drought-affected areas of Somaliland rural regions. Welcome back, and now for the main news in detail. Somaliland government and other aid agencies have on Friday continued to distribute aid to families that live in areas affected by heavy droughts. Minister Samsam Abdi Adam sent an emergency relief to more 225 families that live in drought-stricken areas of Salal region. Governor of Salal region, Farhan Hassan Abdi, conveyed that he received an emergency assistance from the Minister of Finance with the aim of distributing them to more 225 families who were impacted by recent water shortage. Mr. Farhan expressed thanks to the Minister of Finance for her assistance to these families. These are the communities for whom livestock provide the only source of income, but the parched earth means that they are no longer able to feed and hydrate their animals. As a result, the herds are starving to death. On the other hand, Horn of Africa Relief Agency has distributed on Friday to families who were impacted by the heavy droughts. Head of Horn of Africa in Hargeisa office, Abdurrahman Adan Ige, has enlightened about the importance of such an emergency relief to these less privileged families. Water scarcity is the first problem in most affected drought-hit areas of Somaliland rural areas. Almost all water points, such as tanks and barracks, have dried up due to a long time lack of rain. A well-coordinated effort is currently underway in Somaliland to assist people who were impacted by the heavy droughts. Aid agencies and government of Somaliland have pledged to do all they can to provide an emergency relief to families who were impacted by the drought. Director General of Ministry of Justice and Judicial Affairs, Mr. Khadar Ahmed Diri, accompanied by members of High Judicial Court, received 5 pickup vehicles from UNDP office in Hargeisa. During the handing over ceremony, Director General of Ministry of Justice and Judicial Affairs expressed thanks to UNDP for their assistance and collaboration, where he said that these vehicles will contribute a lot to the ongoing operations of the various police services.
For a long time of period, and they are continuation different kinds of programs to support Somaliland justice system. We appreciate with them, and also say thank you for the donors in EU, the UK government, and the Swedish government. They are supporting for these vehicles in the justice system, and I say it's very helpful, and this is cars they go in the regions, and we are transferring in the custodial corps, and thank you very much for always your support you given us in the Ministry of Justice, the program's continuation and I appreciate with that. It's not only today. There are so many cars in here that they're going to be they support in previous programs, and I appreciate with that. And thank you very much for all of you. And
yes. Mr. Sergi, head of UNDP office in Hargeisa, has on his part complimented efforts of the Ministry of Justice.
On behalf of UNDP Somalia, I'm really happy to hand over the pickup trucks for the Ministry of Justice and Judicial Affairs. I believe that these vehicles will help the Ministry of Justice in serving the people of Somaliland. This is a tangible example of UNDP's support to the judicial system in Somaliland. Apart from that, UNDP provides other types of support, of course, including legal aid, capacity building, and other types of support. But with this particular gift from UNDP, and also through the generous support from the European Union, the UK government, and the Swedish government, UNDP is able to increase the capacity of the judicial system in Somaliland, and I believe that this is really appreciated by the people of Somaliland, and this is again example of how UNDP promotes justice in Somaliland and helps the people of Somaliland to have a better life.
Members of the community and cultural leaders of Badan region have on Friday held a meeting to appeal from the government of Somaliland to provide them whatever assistance it can, due to that water shortage is a huge problem in these drought-affected regions. They've said that all water points dried up because of a long time lack of rains. They further thanked the government for its previous assistance to the districts and urged the government and other aid agencies to do all they can to provide an emergency relief to the residents of Badan region. That brings us to the end of our English news program on Somaliland National Television. From me and the rest of the team are leaving you until we meet for the next time. Goodbye.